Okay. This is basically where...
I do have an extender, by the way.
An extender as in what?
I found, we bought extra cords for these mic cords to be longer.
Did we? Okay, everybody. In terms of how good or bad this podcast is going to be...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's probably going to be on the dog shit side.
Why do you think that?
I mean, we got a whole lot of nothing.
Dude, we got a brand new fucking creep on our hands.
Oh, I don't know what this is, but I'm already excited.
This will get you excited.
I love me some creeps.
Do you know who the creep is?
Wait, okay, is it somebody that we know?
Yes. You might know this already if you kept up at all with Instagram or anything, but you don't anymore. Are you gonna out somebody? Yes, I don't care.
Okay.
Used to go to the beer Olympic. Went to maybe one beer Olympics, maybe two.
Okay, go ahead. Wait,
I
don't want to guess because I don't want to out myself.
Try to guess.
I'm not gonna
guess.
I'm not gonna burn bridges. You can burn the bridges.
It's fine.
You can do it.
He's kind of part of the horny boys.
I don't want to say.
Think of the place that you were at this weekend.
The place that I was at this weekend.
Yes, and he has gone to beer Olympics.
He's not a. Okay, the first person I don't want to guess anybody's name.
Okay,
I don't want to out anybody's name.
Yeah, you don't personally think these people are creeps. You currently. Name off one person.
Well, when you say used to go to beer Olympics, I don't want to say last name, but Adam.
No.
And then I don't want to say a name again. Is it the guy who works behind the bar?
No.
Huh.
Work behind the bar. Tebow?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. Think red, white, and blue.
Okay.
Really think it. Tebow is close as in you won't say like his first and last name. You'd say it's.
Oh, right. I know.
It's D-Ray.
Oh.
D-Ray.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Got outed on Instagram. This was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I didn't know this.
Yes. Funniest thing I ever see. Guess who he's creeping on?
I would love to know.
Lydia Morales.
Who outed him?
One of our good friends.
Can I read them?
She's a...
you have the screenshots ready?
Let me make sure that I can get to the screenshots because they're in here.
Yeah, let me just not see any dick pics.
Not dick pics. Oh, man. There's even a little bit more that I hadn't seen prior. But this guy had been sliding into our hot friend Lydia's DMs.
Okay.
Who he's also friends with Lydia's brother.
Yeah. Okay. We have a good-looking friend and a acquaintance. She
had posted to her Instagram story saying, "I just want to say to all you men out there, don't be this guy." And it's a screenshot, which I love when people post screenshots to Instagram. What's the most annoying part when they post screenshots of like weird, creepy DMs?
Oh, they black out their names.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one, no.
Oh,
no.
She just wanted to really out
full
him.
name, everything. This message starts with, these are all unrequited, all unanswered messages. Of him saying...
unanswered.
Him going, "Miss you, kissy face." I'm talking to you. You. Tony said I could hit. Tony's her brother. What a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
To say, hey, your brother said that I was able to have sex with you. Want to go on a date?
I've done. Hey, hand up. I've made that one. I've said that one.
I want to make this clear.
Yeah.
Just because I'm calling out this creep doesn't mean that I have that creepy thing.
Yeah, I've done the at 3 a.m. hammered, going on a girl's Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Want to go on a date?
Yeah.
I've done that. No reply.
Oh, I've said things like, "God, you have beautiful eyes." Weirder things.
Sure.
Don't get me wrong. Hey,
yeah.
Hey.
I'd fuck the shit out of you.
I'd fuck the shit out of you. What? Nothing.
Yeah. Sure.
I am not saying this as a non-creep. That's why I get to call.
Right.
It's like a fat person making fun of.
Yeah. If I made fun of you for being fat, that's mean.
Yes.
But if you make fun of fat people for being fat,
that's fine.
It's funny.
Yeah. A creep making fun of a creep is
Good.
just a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, all unanswered. Tony gave me, again, doubled down on it. Tony gave me his blessing to smash.
Wait. What was the first one? Say the first one.
Tony said I could hit.
Okay. And then he said what?
Referring to
Yeah.
hit it from the back.
Sure.
Make love to her.
Yeah, I gotcha. What was the second one?
Tony gave me his blessing.
Hey, I don't know if you saw the first message.
To smash. Like if you didn't know, your brother said I am allowed to make love with you.
Yeah, I think she was confused. Did he send it a third time?
No. I think that he got the hint because he responded after that with getting no response. With no response, said after that, looks like 2 hours later, taking that as a no. So hey,
can I know the timestamps?
He's a guy that November 20th.
No. Go time like does it show like AM?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go to the very first ones.
Wait, this is actually 2:13 p.m., 5:36 p.m.
Oh, these are in the middle of the day.
7 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, so either he's doing this
horned
fully
up.
sober,
Sure,
or what?
Okay.
And then he's spamming. There's pictures of him just spamming her saying, "Slide," like this is another message to him. Slide me that pussy. Expose me, stupid.
What?
To her. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Expose me, pussy? What is that? What did he say?
I'm guessing that she's like threatening to like post screenshots of it. There's actually no messages from her, so I don't.
So he's having a conversation with himself, or did she delete her?
Maybe
she deleted her
I don't
messages.
know. I don't think that she deleted her messages. Maybe she's telling other people, and it's getting back to him. Him saying, "Expose me, stupid."
Stupid.
Missed video calls. 4 of them.
She didn't want an answer?
Take a joke, jeez.
Yeah, take a joke.
Sorry, I'm not black.
Whoa! Whoa!
Her saying, "What's that supposed to mean?"
What does that mean? Hey, I don't have this in-depth relationship with Lydia, right?
Yeah.
But she's not some sort of sloozy.
Yeah.
She doesn't just go around banging.
That being said, usually when I message that woman and say, "Slide me that pussy,"
yeah,
next day I'm smashing.
Yeah, sure.
And also, most women that I message...
Is that the end of them?
Yeah. Most women that I message and say, "Hey, your brother gave me their blessing to fuck you."
Yeah.
They fuck me.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, I don't know whose side I should be on.
Well, I'm on D-Ray's side. Yeah. Lydia's being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry he's not black.
Sorry he's not black. And jeez, can she take a joke?
Can she take a joke?
Can she take a joke?
God.
Like,
what a stupid slut.
Yeah, I know.
How dare her.
What a goofy thing to do, though, is to say, take a joke. Jeez.
God.
After sending 20 unanswered messages
take a joke
to somebody's Instagram DMs.
Let me eat your fucking pussy out. Your brother said it was okay. Take a joke.
Hey, your brother said it was fine.
Yeah.
If I jizz all over you,
take a joke.
For real.
I want to take my cock and put it in your mouth. Take a joke.
The best part about it is the absolute number one weird way that you can message a person is for sure Instagram DMs.
Yeah, it's not Snapchat because they kind of go away. So you have to be diligent.
And also, if that person
Facebook messaging is pretty.
If that person
weird.
has you on
Facebook messaging's weird.
No, because Facebook Messenger, it started off like Facebook was meant for like messaging.
Right. Let me tell you.
Instagram was strictly for just pictures.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why you're usually messaging a girl on Instagram. You had just seen a picture.
Yeah, you're horned up.
Like I don't see I don't go on Instagram and like see a picture of a girl and just like, I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. All guys are thinking it. All guys are like,
thinking what? Sorry, I'm not black.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. We're all thinking it, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't go around Hey, and there's just times. Hey, don't even get me wrong. I've messaged Lydia on Instagram.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you with her brother's blessing.
With her brother's blessing. Usually because I message her brother, I see an Instagram photo.
Yeah.
I go, God damn, I'm bricked up.
Yeah.
Message her brother.
What's up, Tony? Bricked up. You know the deal.
Hey, Tony. You know I'm fucking fully torqued right now.
Can I get your blessing?
Looking at your sister.
Yep.
You mind if I fuck your sister?
Yeah, he says,
I
just gave the blessing to D-Ray. Go ahead.
Hey, you might have to take a back seat this time around because D-Ray currently has my blessing.
Yeah.
But you also have my blessing. Mm-hmm. Let her decide this one.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, am I doing the same thing to her? Am I just not getting exposed? Yes.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, but this guy got exposed, so we got to call him out.
What was the blowback? Who made fun of him? I mean, we are.
I mean, we're currently making fun of him.
Yeah, but was there anybody else, like, who, was this like popped off in the group chat? Anybody who was like...
yeah, they talked, that's where I had the screenshots, it was from...
So she put it on her Instagram story?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there was even more, there was like Snapchats.
Oh, so it doesn't stop at the Instagram.
There was like 4 more besides those messages. There was Snapchat recordings of Snapchats that he had sent her, like him saying the same thing. It's always the blessing from Tony. It's all about the brother giving the blessing, and then him kind of like flipping her off and saying,
"Yeah, I don't see the issue here."
Hey,
let me eat you fucking out.
The issue is with this girl just not putting out for D-Ray.
I don't get it. He did all the steps.
Yes, like.
God, what more does a guy have to do?
You ask somebody's
He's sorry
brother,
he's not black.
Yeah, sorry. Like,
I'm sorry.
Hey, this would be a completely different conversation
if he was black. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry he's not black.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
What's our fucking problem? God.
Like,
I gotta say, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've messaged girls. I've DM'd girls out of the blue.
Trust me, yeah.
Twitter. hey, chill out.
I know.
One day you're going to be exposed, right?
Yeah, oh, of course.
And then I'm going to be laughing at you.
Oh, yeah.
But for now.
Hey, I've messaged a girl fucking 2 a.m. Said, hey, what's up? How have you been? Mm-hmm. Got a response. Chilling with my husband, you fucking fat fuck. Do you think I haven't received that message before?
Chilling with my husband, you fat fuck. That's good.
Did I know that they were married? No.
Yeah.
Come on.
What are you going to do?
I had just talked to her brother. Found out I could fuck that woman.
Yeah.
So, of course, I messaged her.
Maybe if you were black, you could have had him.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm That's the funniest thing, because that's out of nowhere. Again, there is no indication that like all of a sudden she's just like, for one, banging all these guys, and also just only black guys.
Only black guys, yeah.
I've never thought that.
No. And
also, if she was, who cares?
Yeah. Just know your place then. Just know that you're not black and you're not getting it.
Yeah.
You'll never get this. You'll never get this.
You are right. I'm glad you saved this. You're typically not the person to save these kind of things.
Yes.
And what a treat.
Yeah.
What a treat you gave me today.
What a nice treat.
Wow.
We've gone through this.
I am thrilled.
Hey, and this isn't like some sort of hate on either party. Because this is just something.
No, there is hate. Well, Lydia should have fucking been.
Yes. Hey, if you get. Hey, he has your brother's blessing.
That's all. He told you twice.
Like.
He told you not. Maybe you didn't hear him the first time. Yes. Let me say it again.
Yes. Granted.
Your brother said I could hit.
Granted, there was no hearing issues. This was typed in a message, so you should have been able to read it.
Let me reiterate.
What are you, illiterate? I have to repeat myself?
Sorry, I'm not black.
Sorry, I'm not black. Like, honestly.
Sorry, I'm not black. It's so funny. It's so funny.
I love that I can message
They're
girls.
So aggressive. Take a joke.
I can message girls with impunity now. Because I have figured out the trick. One,
hey, sweetheart, take a joke.
Sorry, I'm not black. One, if they deny me.
Yeah.
It's because clearly I'm not black.
Yeah.
That's the number one. Number two,
No sense of humor.
So as long as I get their brother's blessing,
Yeah.
I technically have the right to fuck her.
Yeah.
Like
Basically your property.
I can hit.
Yeah.
Pretty much my property at that point, yes.
If her brother says...
Yes.
Also, how does that conversation go? It's not true. If it is true, that's weird. If it is true. Hey, bro. Hey, Tony. Am I good? Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. I'm glad you asked me.
Dude, I've been kind of wanting you to smash my sister since I've met you. Since I've met you.
I've only given my blessing twice, personally, for my sister.
I know. I know.
Yeah,
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get, yeah.
Yes. You've given me the blessing once.
And black guys.
Yeah. Well, hey, black people, they don't have to ask for.
Apparently not.
They don't have to ask for permission.
They just get it.
They just get it.
Sorry, I'm not black.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm going to start.
Hey, babe, take a joke.
Because I'm going to get shot down in the next upcoming weeks, months, years. For a while.
Yeah.
My whole life, I'm going to be shot down.
Yeah.
It's what happens.
Yeah.
I go to an interview. I try to get a job. It's fucking a great paying job, $120,000 a year or something. They say, no, sorry, you're not what we're looking for. I walk out. Sorry, I'm not black. Shut the door.
That's actually something that people think too.
I know.
Sometimes people
hey, we're using the wrong word.
Yeah.
Not think they know.
They know. That's the reason.
Because they went into that job interview with that interviewer's brother's blessing.
Sure.
And then that interviewer has the nerve to say no. Mm-hmm. What? They can't take a fucking joke?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Sorry, I'm not black.
Wow. I did not expect that treat. I think that's all my questions about it.
Yeah.
Nice little opening.
We love when stuff like this happens.
I love males being creepy with girls because it's such a foreign thing to me. I have my sexual things that are,
yes,
that get me going.
Hey, don't say that it's that foreign to you.
Huh?
It's not.
Oh, sure. Hey. Well, it's here. This is what I'm talking about. That type. Mine, the things that I do. I won't be shy about it. I'll tell people all the time.
I know.
But it's always funny when these guys get exposed. Also on like the DMs.
Yes.
It's funny to me because I would never constantly just keep messaging a girl. No. Maybe you didn't get this one. Maybe the determination.
Did you see this one?
When they start having the conversation with themselves.
Yeah.
And what's funny about the Lydia thing is she's had this happen to her multiple times. Probably going to always happen.
It probably happens to her weekly. This girl is a very attractive girl.
Yeah.
A pretty large Twitter or Instagram following.
Sure.
I'm sure that this happens weekly. And for it to be one of our friends getting exposed.
Yeah, it's even better.
It's so good.
It's even better. Yeah. Because then, they're just, nameless faces. They're usually some, random 40-year-old. You're like, I don't even know you knew how to work Instagram.
Yeah.
And he's on there just, trying to get pussy.
Hey, you want to be my sugar baby?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. And sometimes she says yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If they're black.
Yeah, if they're black. Every single time.
If they're black.
Or if anybody besides D-Ray gets her brother's blessing.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny because, to be fair, right? And I'm sure you can deny it, but every guy is fighting that masculine urge to blow up a girl's DM at 3 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're drunk, you just get this urge where you go, hey, I'm going to shoot my shot.
Yeah.
This is what they've been waiting for.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for me to shoot my shot.
Yeah, some guys send cock pics out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just always so funny.
Some people fucking send cock pics. Some people go, hey, you're beautiful. Some people say, hey, let me have sex with you. Your brother said it was fine.
Yeah, some guys say, I'd fuck the shit out of you.
Some people say, I'd fuck the shit out of you. Mm-hmm. And when they respond, they go, huh? And then you say, what?
What?
That's crazy.
Huh? What?
But yeah, we're all fighting that masculine urge to send those messages. And then when you see them happen, and it's just broad daylight.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, the ones that are just
nice.
constant like that are
nice.
They're nice.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's like a little treat.
Yeah, it was a little treat, huh?
Yeah, it's nice.
we've gone, and the best part is we've gone through this before.
Sure.
Yeah, we've had one of our friends do similar things.
Which one?
One of our buddies. He shares a name with me.
Gotcha.
And one of our friends was a notorious Facebook messenger.
Wouldn't say. Yeah, that's why I'm saying those like
notorious.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's like a friend of ours.
He's still. I mean, we're friends with him. You know of him.
He's around similar people we hang out with sometimes.
Yeah.
That's about like him and I aren't pals. Like we don't.
Yeah.
Anytime I see him, we're just both like hammered, and I can't have a sentence with him because he just like gives me the creeps. You know what I mean?
I like him. He was a notorious person on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And rather than having conversation in person, would message the person in front of him on Messenger.
If he saw an attractive girl that he liked and wanted to talk to, instead of seeing them and talking to them,
hey,
he'd stand right behind them and say like, "Hey, I'm right behind you.
Hey, I'm right behind you. You want a drink?" Yeah.
on Facebook. And if they're not friends with him, then like that is what's great about that one. That one was so crazy because every time like you found out a little bit of like the story, you'd find out that he does that with all girls.
It was like pulling like it was like having a sweater of creepiness, and he pulled like one little string out of it. You're like, what the this string?
And then it wouldn't
this string
stop,
doesn't end, and then you completely unravel this whole sweater, and you have 46 different women coming forward with Facebook messages from this man.
He never that friend group, all of them. I wonder if he ever got like ripped apart for that.
I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he doesn't even come out anymore. Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I think that he did. I think he got it. Doesn't happen quite as often.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens.
Because people's sisters were getting hit up.
You should
people's
get
cousins.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed.
Yeah,
you should be embarrassed if it's that much.
I actually just talked about this recently with our one buddy Dean about it. And
what did he say?
Well, that guy had continuously
kept harassing people,
harassing his cousins.
Dean's cousins.
Yeah, like very close family members. Just getting messaged every single time this guy was drunk. And he was like, hey, man, you got to stop.
They're barely 18.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is very funny when people like that get exposed. It's a great
yeah, treat. It's nice. It's a treat.
Nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. You don't really get the treat all the time. And you know what? I came into this Monday. I mean, I came in here, the lights were completely off. I was like, there's other two things. You're not home, which, come on, you're home. Yeah. Or you're sleeping. And you were completely dead asleep at 5 p.m. And I was like, this guy told me to come over here at 5.
Yeah.
Well, and I was like, we're coming in. I didn't think, we hung out this weekend and like we went out for a birthday party. But I was like, I got nothing. Yeah. And to know that you had this little pocket of info.
Yeah.
Just the best.
Yeah. I don't think I knew this information before we hung out. So that's why I didn't give everyone for you.
Oh, is that why?
I think so.
No, you told me something. You're like, I'm saving it for the pod.
Oh.
You told me something this weekend. You're like, I got to tell you something. You're like, no, I'll save it. So I assumed it was this.
No, I there might have been something else that I'm not 100% sure.
Great.
Yeah.
That's the best part about doing a podcast with you.
Yeah,
I'll save it for later.
I had just found this out on Sunday, yeah.
So you just found out.
Yes.
Oh, so you weren't really saving it.
But there might have been something that I was saving. We'll have to try to dig down that path.
Well, so this weekend, you and I went to the Milwaukee Bucks game. Mm-hmm. We went into the Bucks versus the Heat.
Yep.
PJ Tucker got his ring.
Yep.
So we sort of saw it. We were coming in at the same time.
Yep.
Our friend, John Diershinsky, he runs the hype section for the Milwaukee Bucks. He works there, and he's like in charge of like hyping up the crowd, and like getting the chance going. And he got us free tickets, so that was cool. So we got him for free for like a significant game, I thought.
Yeah, pretty significant game. I have this hatred towards the Heat because of them eliminating.
Yes, me too. They're my number one team in terms of rivals this year.
Yeah,
and we swept them last year. Jimmy didn't play, unfortunately. Giannis didn't play, so I was like, Bucks won.
Yep.
So all I gotta say is, I'm glad we got the tickets for free.
Yes.
Not knocking it. Mm-hmm. All those people, way more hyped up Bucks fans than we are.
Yeah.
We were definitely...
Like, I went into it and I was like, oh, hype section. I was like, I like bring a lot of energy in general.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's like easy for me.
Yeah.
But then like my biggest issue was it kind of felt like going to church.
A little bit, yeah.
And you don't know any of the hymns.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
yes. Everybody, like, they all knew it.
Yeah.
They knew all the Bucks chants. Like, it wasn't just like defense. It was like D to the E to the F to the N. Defense, let's go. But like, it was like shit like that. We were like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
They had this book that we didn't have.
Yeah.
We had none of this knowledge. So I was just like, hey,
like we missed the semester.
I want to go crazy. But like me, like going crazy is usually like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, and we were told it's a children's section.
Yeah.
If we want to drink out of the section.
Yes.
You can't bring any drinks up, and you can't sit down the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is like...
Unless there's like a timeout or a commercial break.
Then you can sit down. And you're like, oh. And here is the only part that I couldn't deal with is there was a woman sitting next to me about like 300 pounds legitimately. Mm-hmm. Smelled like complete dog shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I literally can't sit here anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why I had to get up and leave. The BO was like so bad.
Yeah. I didn't want to be there, so I snuck past you. And it was really funny because we were directly in front of a VIP section.
Oh thing. Yes, the boxes for every stadium has boxes. We were like directly in front of the boxes.
Literally directly in front of it. And I don't know what it was. It looked like it was like some sort of work party or something.
Yeah. So how boxes work is that like usually a company will buy a box and then it's there. So now like they'll have like 16 tickets and they can invite everyone in from the company. And Northwestern Mutual was right behind us. You could see the name of the box.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea. But I was, because I was kind of doing my own thing.
Sure.
I wasn't reading off the hymns.
No.
I started shaking my ass.
Yeah.
I'm dancing. These people behind us were going crazy.
Sure.
And
I got yelled at next to the woman next to me who smelled like shit. I got yelled at because she was like, people are behind you trying to watch the game. Because I was holding like the bango sign up.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, if this is what this is going to fucking be, like, I can't if you smell like shit, you can't be talking like shit to me.
Yeah.
So I had to get out of there.
She should talk you a bit.
I was like, what the fuck? I haven't said shit to you,
and it was funny because the people behind us were like, oh, climb on over. Like
did they say that?
They told me to climb over. I was like, I need a boost.
There was no way that our poor bitches can be in there. We got free tickets and got to sit in the hype section. They're in a box seat.
Yeah.
There's no fucking chance.
Yeah. So then we got midway through and like me and you were, when I came to meet up with you, you had been drinking for a few hours.
Yes, I started drinking at 11 a.m. because it was the Badger Marquette game for basketball. It was like it's a rivalry game, so I was drinking all day.
And I had just had a long Friday where I worked pretty long, and then I had to wake up again early on Saturday to go to work, and then pretty much worked right up until I had to leave, and I had to get ready, so it like took me a bit because somebody had stolen my hair razor.
Weird.
So I took me a lot longer to get ready.
Why would that take you longer to get ready?
Because I had to shave like my scruff.
Gotcha.
I'd always pre-shave it and then shave it. Couldn't do that because I didn't have it. Somebody moved out and just yoinked it. Yep.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Who stole the hair clippers that you stole from Tyler Pfeffer?
Hey. Let's not go pointing fingers on who stole.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Let's not do that.
Sure.
But I had gotten there, and as soon as I get to the pregame, you guys had already gone to like 3 bars, I think, or something, or 2 bars.
We had gone to 2 bars, and then we went back to our friend Danielle's for her birthday, and then we were just drinking there. We finished watching the Georgia-Alabama game, the SEC championship game, and then you showed up.
And I show up, and we're midway through that game. It's at halftime.
Hey, that day, you had multiple times to eat food throughout the day. And this is gonna like lead into at the very end of the day, you were so hungry and like you were begging to get hot dogs the whole time. There were so many. We offered you food at Danielle's, like, hey, there's pizza.
I had
pizza.
eaten like that day. It wasn't like I was no food. I was just very tired. And then we'll get to it. We'll get to that. I get there and you're just trashed.
No, I wasn't trashed.
You're not like fully like
no, I'm
fucked
drunk.
up, but you're like to the point where like I shouldn't have been feeding you more shots.
Sure.
And then we started swigging and passing.
Yeah, Rumplemans.
Yeah. And I'm just like playing this little game of catch up. So when we get there, we want drinks. We end up midway through.
I sat in our section for maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And we were like, I felt bad. I was like, I feel like it's his job to get us to stay there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just can't. This woman reeks so bad much.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
And I couldn't just keep on doing, the
yeah.
I didn't have the hips.
Sure.
It was like everybody's singing Amazing Grace and I'm like, I only know Amazing Grace. That's the only word that I like when they're screaming all these things before defense. All I know is defense.
Yeah.
That's the only word that I know.
Yeah.
So that was the only reason why, and also couldn't drink in the section. Mm-hmm. So we get beers, call up my brother, go and meet up with him.
Yes, luckily for us, your brother and sister-in-law are there, and the whole row behind them is just empty.
Yeah.
And it's like better seats than we had before.
Oh, yeah. Really good seats.
Sure.
Just come and kick it with them. And eventually, you and I get the little token. We start token a bit.
What?
We're token.
Okay.
Yeah, we're token a little bit.
Gotcha.
Puff, puff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
sure.
We get the token.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
I end up doing way too much.
Oh, yeah?
To where I was blitzed out of my fucking mind.
Really?
Yes.
I was feeling good.
Really? That was like the highest I've ever been in a long time.
Really?
And I'm just sitting there and like it hit me all at once and I was like, oh, I'm fucking tripping balls.
Yeah, I was okay.
So you thought that I was begging for that food because I hadn't eaten all day?
Wow, I didn't even feel it at that point.
That was because I was just crossfaded.
Yeah, I mean, I was good.
Like I was texting our buddy Mike saying, hey, SOS, need hot dogs. If you bring hot dogs into this bar right now, I'll fucking come.
I totally forgot. I literally forgot we did that.
Really?
Because it didn't even affect me.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's because you don't really smoke ever.
Yeah, I don't smoke ever.
And I recently had taken like a bunch of edibles, right? So like my tolerance is probably like...
I don't think that's it. I think that you just didn't take like as much shit.
Maybe. I didn't notice it at all.
You don't get just tolerance from doing it once. That's the...
No, I did edibles twice at Mike's, and then, I dabble every now and then. Yeah, that does. When's the last time you smoked any weed?
No, maybe a month ago.
No, okay, maybe. Yeah, didn't affect me.
That doesn't build up. It was just that I had taken like 2 really big rips.
Sure.
And like, it was not a good
I was
idea.
a little scared to do that in the middle of the Milwaukee Bucks arena.
And then I realized, I was like, oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have hit it so hard. And then, I was just so fucking... That was the most high I've been in a long time. I don't remember leaving that arena.
We just walked away. We just walked.
Yeah, so me and you, it was so funny. I do remember leaving the arena because me and you somehow fell behind slightly.
Right. You and I were walking, right? All of a sudden, they turn a corner and then everybody disappears. Mm-hmm. I was like, what the fuck? And we walked like...
You were definitely high at that point. You and I were definitely high at that point.
Sure, definitely.
Shit.
Yeah, but like that was crazy because they made 2 quick turns and then they were in a bar. So then I was like, oh, we probably went the wrong way. So we go back and I'm like, oh, they're clearly in this bar because we were here earlier today. We walked through the entire bar and I was like, they're not here.
We were just both so fucking confused.
Yeah.
Just walking through this bar, but we had this confidence because you told me that and I was like, yeah, you guys were here earlier.
Yeah.
They were in there. We walk in there, just nobody in sight.
No one.
And like, not even somebody that we know in that bar.
Mm-hmm.
Tough. We leave there, end up going to... I don't even know what bar we went to. We were on the 3rd floor of it.
We went to the... it used to be Uglies, but now it's called Uncle Buck's.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that 3-story bar, in theory, you go, oh, this bar is dope. There's 3 different stories, but it's not that great. It's never been that great.
No.
You know what I mean?
Why did we go there? What was there a reasoning for that? Just
no.
We just decided on that one, which I'm fine with.
No, it was fine.
It was fine. I think that I could have had a lot better of a time there, and it would have actually been fun. But I just was too high.
Yeah, and then we tried to get you hot dogs.
Yeah.
Instead, we got you pizza.
So the entire time, I'm just like whispering to everybody, like, we got to get out of here and grab me some hot dogs. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to get hot dogs this whole fucking time. Finally, fucking Mike gets there. Tyler B gets there. And they're in full recon mission to get me hot dogs.
Sure.
We go looking for hot dogs. There's no hot dogs near us.
You know what? I think there was.
Yeah.
And there was just like a crowd of people and we didn't see it. Because when I was later out,
yeah,
when there was nobody on the street,
yeah,
I was like, oh, there's like 3 hot dog stands. We missed them.
Yeah, we were actively trying to find them. There was a message sent back that you had to have been high. You had to have been high the whole night because you sent a message to us, to everybody that got food with us, saying, if any of you see this, as if we wouldn't see the just know I'm not coming back, period. Go on without me, get those hot dogs. Good luck.
That's a good message.
Yeah.
If any of you guys see this.
Yeah.
I don't even remember sending that.
Yeah, you sent that one out.
That's a pretty good one.
I'm pretty sure at that point we had already gotten pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get those hot dogs.
We had to have. Yeah. We never got hot dogs, but we got the pizza.
Oh, look at Tyler B sends out like a child giving like a tip in his hat. That's his respect. Hey, man. I'm not saying I saw anything, but I saw a hot dog filled with cum. Nice response, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you afterhand. You were of the opinion that like. Explain your thoughts of. So I leave
my food.
It's like midnight at this point.
Mm-hmm. And I was exhausted from, not used to working.
Sure.
Working got me tired. And just like, there wasn't a rest period in between going out. I knew I wasn't going to make it that long. So I was like, I was pooped. I was donezo. Got taken home. And I get a few Snapchats, see a few Snapchats of you with the group of boys that we call the horny boys.
Sure.
So in my mind, I go, man, we went on this mission to find these hot dogs. And it just got David completely lost.
Yeah, you thought that I ditched my girlfriend and the person, all the people we went out with, and I was like, "Fuck it, if we can't get these hot dogs, I'm getting to RWB, baby."
Yeah, I'm going to Red, White, and Blue. I'm going to the horny boy spot.
Yeah, I'm going back in the lair,
and I'm getting horny with them.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Come to find out, that wasn't the case.
No,
you had reunited with your girlfriend. You had reunited with everybody else.
Yeah, well,
I think that I had even reunited after the hot dog. The food. Well, we just got pizza. We didn't end up getting hot dogs.
No,
we keep on saying hot dogs.
No, you know why? It's because Tyler B and Mike wanted pizza, so they just got the pizza.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, and then you were like, "We got to get hot dogs," and they were just like, "Just get the pizza, man. You're here."
Yeah,
that was it.
Was it?
So this is what happened. All of their girlfriends and the girls, one of their sisters, they came to us, right? And it was like, okay, if we're all here, like, I can't just like leave my girlfriend. She's just fucking alone there with like.
Because
everybody was there, right? And I was like, okay, why the fuck would you guys just leave? Like,
they all just left.
They all left, and it was just like Elizabeth and like our friend Danielle. Right. Yeah. And I was like, okay, then I got to go back.
Yeah.
So I went back, right? And it was just us 3 the rest of the night. I wanted to go home, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was like done with the night. And they're like, all right, let's keep drinking. Let's go to another bar.
Yeah.
So I'm not suggesting anything. It's not my birthday. We get to like, they try to go into this one bar. They're like, it's a $30 cover. And I was like, hey, you know where we're going.
What bar was a $30?
It was like right across the street from RWB.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, that is $30 cover.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I was like...
The one that we've gone to a bunch or a different one?
Not Pub Club.
Okay, not
Pub Club is shut down.
Oh, is it?
Completely.
Why?
It's becoming a dueling pianos.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
When I get done at red, white, and blue, all I want to do is go
dueling pianos.
Is go into a straight duel on the fucking on the pearls. I want to fucking tap my finger across those pearls.
They so we crossed the street. I was like, yeah, we're going in here. No cover, right in, obviously.
Of course.
And then like you're just in the lair. You just wait a little bit, and the horny boys are gonna pop out. Yeah. You know, there's a couple behind the bar.
Yeah. You just shake a couple rumplement shots in the air, and they just pop out.
Yeah, we see Tebow, right?
Okay.
And whenever I'm there, it's always funny. He goes, "What are you doing here? You don't belong here."
Yeah, you don't.
I don't.
I told you, you aren't part of that group.
But because of it, just free shots the rest of the night.
Yeah?
Yeah, just rumplemans the whole night.
Easy.
I mean, I was so hungover and fucked up. Elizabeth and I did not go to, we didn't get out of bed until 2 p.m. the next day.
Yeah, I tried calling you.
Sleeping.
Yeah, no answer.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
How often do I do that? Waste a whole Sunday.
Pretty good. How'd it feel?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good.
Nice treat, eh?
Little treat.
Little treat.
Little treat for me.
Yeah. I was.
Hey, headache like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
No water. No water from 10:30 to 3 a.m.
What did I do yesterday?
And then get this. Slept. What happened to my girlfriend? Gave her some wings. Then what happened?
She threw up.
Duh.
Yeah, of course.
Of course she did.
Of course she threw up.
She's gonna throw up.
Yeah, she's going to throw up.
Always.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be right if she didn't.
I know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have felt like a complete.
Then we watched a little. We are on.
Still haven't picked my movie yet.
You still got days.
I know.
Name a movie.
I don't know yet, man.
I mean, you gotta have to pick one.
Christmas Story.
It'll be on. It's the 25th. You can't. We won't be in town.
That's annoying. When do you leave?
I think the 23rd.
Okay, so I still have time.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time.
Today is, I think, White Christmas. We watched a Charlie Brown's Christmas yesterday. Only 25 minutes. You know, you're always surprised with these like TV specials. You think that they're gonna be like super long. Because, like, you remember, watching them all the time as a kid. Like, Frosty the Snowman, only, 25 minutes. Yeah. Same thing with this bitch, 25.
Yeah. They're not even movies, really. At that
point. They're really just, episodes of cartoons.
Well, that's why it also makes sense, because when they sell those movies, they don't really sell them solo.
No.
Usually as a group.
Pack.
You get, Frosty the Snowman, fucking, what's his name? Randy.
Yeah, Randy the
reindeer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randy.
What was your favorite of the animated Christmas movies back in the day?
Rudolph.
Is that the one with the dentist?
Yeah, I think so. With the Misfit toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. You're talking about the claymation movies? Because my favorite Christmas movie, it was the Santa Claus for a while, but I keep watching that movie and it's kind of dog shit.
Is it?
I don't like it anymore.
The Santa Claus?
With Tim Allen?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I was talking about the claymation movies.
Oh, Santa Comes to Town.
Which one's that one?
They
all kind of blend together to me. And
yeah,
I don't know
Santa Comes to Town is he becoming Kris Kringle. So he's a young man.
He's a young ginger?
Yeah, ginger.
Yeah. And it's just about the hardships of being a ginger and predominantly white communities and stuff.
Sure.
that's the message.
Really tumultuous for him.
Yeah.
He really goes through it.
I know. He gets bullied a bunch.
Yeah.
The fucking Randy the Reindeer, that movie with the fucking misfit toys and shit, that one was fucking sweet. That was probably my favorite. I like the big fucking ice climber guy, and he falls off the cliff and you're like, oh no. And you're like, he comes back up and he goes, Bumbles bounce.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen that?
I'm sure I have.
He falls off the cliff.
Why I like watching these old movies?
He fights the big Yeti.
Yeah, I remember.
And then he bounces back up and he goes, well, Bumbles bounce.
What I like is the all the racial stuff.
Baddies. Oh.
the
female reindeer. You're telling me you wouldn't tear that fucking female reindeer?
Yeah, I know, that's a classic. Everybody's like, I was just really attracted to the female reindeer.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about in It's a Wonderful Life. They just have a slave working. Yeah. She's not really a slave, but in the South, I don't even know what town they are. It just essentially they have a black woman cooking for them, and she has kitchens were like not open back then. They had like doors, so like you could like keep them away. You know what I'm talking about?
Them?
Huh?
Them?
That's what I'm referring to as like
Okay.
talking as if I was a South person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always weird.
Yeah.
I guess White Christmas, I was told there's just like a huge racist number in the middle of it, where it's just like a musical. I think Nick Compton, it's his favorite Christmas movie. He's like, gets a little racial. I didn't know it was racist, but he's like, you know, back in the day when people did blackface and everything like that. Yeah. I don't know the exact terms. After I watch the movie today, I'll tell you what it is. But there was a time when like they were like, no more blackface.
Yeah.
And then people would write songs about how they miss those times, right? And that's like one of the songs. And there's like a name for it.
It's a weird hill that
people die on.
It is a weird hill that like racists die on a bunch. Is some of these things like, man, those were the good old days.
Yeah.
Just let us blare the N-word.
Sure.
Just scream.
Yeah, when we can like make fun of like black people's lips and their faces.
Yeah, like why can't we do that?
Their
anymore?
appearance.
Like it's like a weird hill to be like, why can't we do that?
Yeah, our
anymore?
country's just broken.
It's just going to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, the country's always been shit.
Yeah, it's fine if we stop doing that. So so some of these old Christmas movies, they just have that.
Just
dude,
racist.
Charlie Brown is even a little weird.
Yeah.
Real God message in it.
God?
Like Jesus Christ.
Really?
Charlie Brown, the movie, it's a fine movie, right?
Of course.
There's nothing crazy, nothing overtly like...
I don't really fuck with Charlie Brown.
I don't even know...
You like Charlie Brown a little bit.
Like the VeggieTales.
You relate to him.
I don't know anything about Charlie Brown, apparently.
No?
You know the VeggieTales are like Christian? Like it's a Christian cartoon?
What the fuck?
You know that, right?
I thought it was like...
About vegetables?
I thought it was very sexual.
Yeah, it's a sexual cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't know if Charlie Brown, it might be, but like, Charlie Brown is struggling with what Christmas means, right? That's like the premise of the cartoon.
Yeah.
He's trying to find like the meaning in Christmas. And they just keep telling him.
Does he kick the football in this one?
No, he does not.
Okay.
He keeps talking about the commercialization of Christmas, and that's what everybody's telling you. It's like it's all about making money now, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
And he keeps asking all these people, and then his best friend with the blanket eventually goes, Charlie Brown, if you want to know what the meaning of Christmas is, I can tell you. And then he just like, he goes like completely...
Is he the dirty one?
No, blanket. Not the dirty kid.
Okay. I thought that they were the same.
He just goes into like a God, like a passage from the Bible.
Really?
Like that's the meaning of Christmas, Charlie Brown. And I was like, that's a weird... I didn't think that was going to happen. He just like... And it's like, it's fine. It's heartfelt. If you're like...
What does Christmas mean to you?
I don't know. Fucking making money, baby.
Mine's about fucking hoes and fucking skeeting on bitches.
Yeah, the same old shit.
That's the shit that it's always been about for me.
Yeah, asking for like my friend's like blessing so I can smash out a sister.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Yeah,
it's my friend's blessing to fuck their sister.
That's what Christmas is for me,
that's
baby.
Christmas. Mm-hmm. That's fucking Christmas, baby. We do this shit for God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I was sent on this earth to do. Spread my seed, baby.
So, lately, you've been watching comedy specials, right?
Who?
You. Theo Von.
Okay.
Bo Burnham.
I don't even think I've done that, but yeah.
A couple other ones have, across the year. Even Chappelle.
Okay.
Bill Burr.
All right, yeah.
Any of them.
If you give me a whole year, yeah. Done a lot this year.
I gotta say, I have not laughed harder at like a comedy special than the Shane Gillis one.
Really?
I think it's really good. Have you seen
it? No.
I've watched it twice now.
Does he have that joke about Down syndrome people being like dogs in that?
He does talk about Down syndrome people.
Yeah.
A little bit funnier.
Okay.
I'd put it on and watch it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like 48 minutes. Goes by like 15.
Okay.
After this, I really recommend it. I mean, I don't even want to give away any of the premises. It's great.
It's pretty good.
So good.
People talk it up a lot. I mean, he was doing that podcast run.
It's annoying how unfunny some of the like these new like stand-up specials are, but like it's like legit good, and he's not trying to like he's not even trying to be like political or anything. He's just like it's just funny. It's like rare to find a good stand-up special. I feel like I haven't like literally laughed at a special since I was like fucking I don't know, in high school.
That's insane.
Like really, really laugh hard. The last one I really, really laughed hard was Chappelle's Netflix like first comeback.
Yeah.
Like the double one. Mm-hmm. That's the last time I really laughed hard at like a special.
Really?
Yeah.
I've laughed pretty hard. I guess I found out about Chris D'Elia a bit late.
Sure.
So Man on Fire really, really got me.
Maybe I'm overselling it, but I think it's great.
It's pretty good.
Here is the other thing that I've been watching, and it's not... Here is like the maybe interesting part. We're at the back half of it. Mm-hmm. I don't think you're going to find it interesting at all because I don't think you have any interest in these people.
Yeah.
But the Beatles documentary is great.
All right.
Have you heard of it?
No.
It is the...
Who are the Beatles?
They are these 4 guys from Liverpool.
Okay. I thought it was like 2 people were named like Jimmy.
Close.
Okay.
So I'll tell real quick. This guy named Paul, John, Ringo, and George.
Okay.
They meet.
Is Ringo his real name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ringo Starr.
All right.
They meet this and they make a little band.
Yep.
Right? And they go on to become the greatest band of all time.
Never heard of them. Influenced
musically rock and roll and all music. Even to today.
No idea who these guys are.
Their music is timeless.
Okay.
And somehow...
That's one of their albums or something?
Huh?
Timeless? That's one of their albums?
No, just in general.
Oh,
it's just kind of like a general kind of a sense.
Okay, yeah.
There's this documentary.
Yeah.
Is all unseen footage. It's been locked in a vault for 50 years. Yeah. It was like 60 hours of footage, maybe 150 hours of like audio. And Peter Jackson, the director of Lord of the Rings.
Yes, I know Peter Jackson.
Okay, you know Peter.
Yeah.
So Pete, he went through it all.
Of course.
And made like a 6-hour documentary.
And what was his fascination with these 4 guys?
He really likes them.
Okay.
Just likes the music.
Okay.
He thinks they're pretty rad.
Okay. They're like an underground band or something.
Yeah. Unheard of.
Real underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
So, with the Beatles being one of the most studied and talked about bands of all time, one of the groups, it is crazy that...
And they had an Asian woman in this band, right?
Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
She's in it.
Yep.
It is crazy to find all this new footage and, like, it changes the perspective of what everybody thought about this group.
Really?
Like, there has been books and books written about these people and how they function as a band and what their dynamic was. And
come to find out, Ringo Starr was the backbone of that band.
I got a lot to say about Ringo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I actually saw a TikTok recently about how like Ringo was like this genius, and like he did things like behind the drums that like other people just wouldn't do.
Yeah, he constantly gets shit on as being like the worst Beatle, and like he has the golden ticket,
which is nuts.
What?
Like to be the worst? Hey, you're the worst.
You're the worst member of the best band of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even then, like it's debatable, and then it's also just like, hey,
he's like a very
talented person,
talented drummer.
Yeah.
And like innovative in himself. So what's really interesting about this documentary is you get to see how they interact with each other.
Okay.
So John and Paul, they're the front men. They literally, everything goes through them. Mm-hmm. Ringo is like anytime he's in there, he's just on. He's like ready to go. He doesn't argue at all. He just adds like so much to songs without saying anything.
He's a lot like me.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
He just like plays in the background. He barely says anything in this documentary, and every time he's like doing anything, he's just being additive. He's never like hindering the band at all. Mm-hmm. It's crazy to watch him interact.
John Lennon hinders it a bunch.
No. Paul and John.
Paul and John?
Because George Harrison, the third member, he wrote
the Star Wars movies.
Very close.
Okay.
He's wrote music that you've heard of.
Okay.
George Harrison is up. Nope. John Lennon. George Harrison is this man who wants to be taken seriously by John and Paul, and they just won't take any of his ideas the whole time.
Really?
To the point where he quits the band within the documentary.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's just not taken serious?
He literally has... I'll play you some songs that he had. Fuck. I can't really play the songs on here.
Just name off the songs.
You won't know them.
I will know them.
You literally will not.
I will know the songs.
No.
Say them out loud.
There is here.
You don't have to play.
Do 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 do.
Show me the songs.
My Sweet Lord.
Yeah.
It's in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I love that song.
I know you do. But he'll have like, okay, so here's the premise of the documentary.
Yeah.
The Beatles are so famous at this point. Yep. They're at the height of their popularity that they cannot even perform live anymore. It's gone too wild.
Yeah.
They've stopped performing live for 2 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, fucking Paul McCartney to this day, not even a quarter of the person that he was back then. Not in...
Are you making the Paul McCartney joke?
No, but that guy, like, legitimately to this day still sells out, like, stadiums and arenas.
Yes.
And, like, he doesn't even make music really like he used to.
So they can't perform at all.
Okay.
And they've decided, hey, we're coming back.
Every single fucking concert that they have is just like Travis Scott's fucking ass.
No, like literally.
Literally, the people are getting stomped the fuck out.
I don't think people are dying, but like it's literally.
People are dying.
People are like faint.
No, every day people are dying.
They actually had to be stopped.
Every day people are dying. So, I don't know if you know this, but that's an issue in our world.
You get to see these. So they decided, they go, we're going to give ourselves 14 days to make a whole new album. And then at the end, we're going to perform live after not performing live for 2 years.
Yellow Submarine.
Let It Be.
Let It Be.
You've heard of that song?
No.
And they make that whole album in the time. And then they perform live after not performing live for 2 years. And also, during this time, they are like stressed to get the music. They like put all these like this pressure on themselves to like make something.
Yeah.
And like George Harrison has 20 songs, a full solo album ready to go. And he keeps going like, I got a song. And he would like play it for them. And then John and Paul are like, not for us, right? Yeah. They think his like songs are too simplistic. And like the Beatles are all about like innovation, like making it like complex.
Yep.
And they just like to the point where George is like, I'm not even, all right, see you guys. And he walks out and he like leaves.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where is this on?
Disney Plus.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll like it because it's just like...
What do you think's better, this or the one where they have the Indian guy just singing all their songs?
I'm sorry?
You know how they have... You never seen that movie?
No.
They got just an Indian guy that sings all their songs? Mm-mm. It's a movie...
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
It's a movie. It's named after one of their songs. I forget which song.
Yeah.
But the premise is he like gets into a car crash and that car crash like sends him into like almost like a different world.
Oh, you're saying when he fucking pretends he is the Beatles?
He just sings the Beatles songs.
Right.
In this other like universe.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie, right?
It's a great movie.
That's what the fuck you're talking about?
What's better?
This. The Get Back.
What?
There's this great moment. Everybody keeps talking about it. I might have even brought it up to you. The song, the documentary is called The Get Back, right?
Okay.
That's one of their songs. It's a hit single for the Beatles, right?
Can't be that big of a hit.
And Under Pressure.
Under Pressure. On me. That's the song that you're talking about. Under Pressure.
It is crazy that I've been talking just at you for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I mean, you were like...
That's what a podcast is, man. You're talking to me.
I mean, not adding to the conversation at all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Hey, I'm a big Beatles fan.
It is something crazy, man.
Okay, continue with
Are we here? Did we get there?
Continue with your scene or whatever that you love from this documentary so much and you want to kiss it.
Everybody has been talking about it. Paul is just like... He's just like playing gibberish, right?
Yeah.
It like doesn't make any sense. Like he's just like mumbling anything. And then all of a sudden he has like the song. It's basically fully formed. It just comes out of nowhere. it's like he's just like strumming on the guitar, right? And then he's and then it like in like 10 minutes,
just like humming like the melody or something.
Barely.
Really?
And then all of a sudden, he has the song fully formed.
Really?
Yeah, and like it goes on to be like their like hit single before they release the album.
See, that seems like a pretty cool scene. But there's this scene in the other movie.
Sure.
Where the Indian guy that's impersonating the Beatles.
Yeah, I don't even think he's Indian.
He's something.
Yeah, sure.
And he runs into Ed Sheeran. And Ed Sheeran's like, hey, one-on-one, we go to the back, we write a song, and come back out and play it.
Yeah.
Whoever has a better song wins. And I'm pretty sure that he comes out and he plays Let It Be. And Ed Sheeran just like freestyles something.
Yeah.
It's not an actual Ed Sheeran song.
Sure.
And he just goes, you're the best songwriter ever.
Wow, how great.
That's a great scene.
You also get to see in The Get Back, Paul McCartney discovering how to make Let It Be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let it be, let it be.
I mean, it doesn't just like...
Let it be, let it be.
It's really funny. I was listening to Stephen Colbert interviewing Peter Jackson about it. And they were like, it's really like frustrated. It's like, it's really interactive as like an audience because they're huge Beatle fans growing up.
Yeah.
And they're like, all four of them are like trying to like figure out the lyrics to the song. Like, is it this? No. Is it this? And then like Steven and like Peter are like, it's fucking that, because they know, I mean, they've had 50 years of it.
Yeah.
And it's funny to watch them like grab what the lyric is.
Now, did like Paul McCartney and who's all alive from the people?
Paul and Ringo.
Those are the George Harrison's did?
Yeah, lung cancer, 2001.
Oh, really?
Died at 56. And then you know what happened to John?
John Legend got shot by Paul McCartney because Paul McCartney had like a crush on John Legend.
Yeah. I don't know if you just realized you've been saying John Legend. Don't laugh, being like, that's not right.
I said John Lennon like the first time.
Yeah.
I said John Lennon, and then it slowly just started. I gave
So
up.
John Legend.
John Legend. You know, one that dates Mariah Carey.
Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure, same person.
They're the same people.
Yeah.
But yeah, John Lennon shot dead on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Paul.
Because he loved him.
Yeah.
But Yoko Ono was there.
Yoko in the documentary. I don't think she said a word. She's in 6 hours. I don't think she said anything up to the point where I'm at. Well, except she like squealed into the mic once.
Wait, is that in there where they were on like that? They were performing live.
No, I know.
And they let her hit on the thing, and then she just goes.
She does make those noises.
Yeah.
But it's during like a recording session when they're all fucking around anyways.
Oh.
Like George Harrison just leaves the band and then they all just start going crazy. But she makes the squeals, and I was like,
Does she actually?
Yeah, she does squeal like that.
That's just what she does.
She loves it.
Why is that her thing?
I don't know. Peter Jackson says something really interesting where you have John Lennon and Paul McCartney. Those are guys who grew up together. They like came from the same town. They're like 16 years old. And like Paul and John grew up creating all this music together. And now like they've like grown to be like men, right? They're like late 20s. Yep. And John is just like now in love with Yoko, right? And Peter Jackson's like, it's like you get to watch Paul realize like this person who has like been his like creative partner the whole time is now like the person he like puts his energy with to create stuff, he now wants to create with Yoko, right? And like they want to like, he could clearly see that like
because she was like wanted to be like a singer artist thing.
I don't know if a lot of people put a lot of weight on Yoko for like breaking up the Beatles, but it's really John who broke it up.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's just you can see like the pain in his face, like that the Beatles are like slowly like drifting away because they end up breaking up like a year later after that. It's a great documentary.
How long is it?
6 hours.
Really?
2 hours like a piece.
Okay, I gotta watch that. It seems interesting.
It's good. It's I don't know, you kind of have to do a little extra research because like there's a lot of context that people growing up have not, like all these people that are like in their 60s know because they've known the Beatles forever.
Yeah.
But like I don't know any of this. Like I've been listening to people talk about it because they have like a lot more a lot of their perspective of how the Beatles operated just changed.
Really?
Because
what did they like? What did they think it was, and then what did it change to?
The Let It Be album. There was a movie tie-in that came with it. That's why there's all this footage. They were trying to make a movie, right, really? About their comeback, and they did make the movie.
Did they?
And it made it seem like the whole making of the album was one of the worst experiences of all time, and all the Beatles hated it, and it was just like this is why they ended up breaking up. But then as Peter Jackson, so this is why the Beatles they locked up the footage for so long because they were like, we don't even want to like relive it. Like it was one of the worst experiences for us. And then Peter went through all of it, and when he went to Paul and Ringo, he was like, I just want to let you guys know, like, it's not any of that. Like, you guys aren't constantly bickering. It's not constant fighting. He was like, I'm surprised how much fun everybody's having, and like it just looks like everybody's like great friends. Peter,
so because of the first original movie,
everybody's perspective was that it was horrible.
Even
the Beatles.
Even the Beatles.
Yes.
They just only took the bad parts.
Yes.
Because that was so remembered.
Yes. And then Peter was like, I was so surprised how like they're just like goofing off. They're making like nut jokes and like cum jokes.
Are they?
Not cum jokes, but like they make like a
you
like,
almost had me fully sold on this. Like I was about to start it.
They make like a dick and balls jokes like pretty early on, right?
Okay.
And like they're mocking each other, and they're just like pals, you know. And over like the 60 hours, the only fight that they had, there was like one fight. And it's like just a innocuous, any like random friendship fight, you know? George Harrison does leave, right? And that makes it way more dramatic because they have to get the album done in like 8 days. And he's like, I'm literally quitting. Yeah. So like, there's there's real drama.
But in reality, what did George Harrison ever do? Nothing.
Guy's
a joke.
But yeah, it's good.
I'll have to watch that. I'll have to watch both of those. Maybe I'll start watching that tonight.
Yeah, so that's all I had. That's all I got today.
I think we did it.
Yeah, hour 7. Hopefully it's still recording. I think it is. All right, we're out of here.
Fortnite's got it covered up, so.